Now, if you missed the beginning of this scandal, Stefon was accused of wrapping his arm around the chef's neck and allegedly trying to stop her breathing. For the longest time, nobody understood what could have triggered something that serious. But today, the chef finally gave her side, and suddenly, the missing pieces started sliding into place. The motives, the tension, the hidden layers, the jealousy, the secrets, all of it. And honestly, it's making me look at that viral family photo of Stefon, the baby, and Cardi very differently now. Because if you know how elite PR machines operate, then you know this playbook: release warm family images, build sympathy, shape public opinion, make him look devoted right before trial begins. Classic image control. That's exactly what this feels like. And baby, I'm going to say what others won't. I wouldn't be shocked if that's also why Stefon showed up publicly supporting her. Because the last thing his team wants is Cardi getting called to the stand, being forced to speak on his character, his loyalty, and the kind of man he really is when cameras disappear. So anyway, today, the chef testified under oath about her relationship with Stefon. And according to her own words, this is what she claimed: not gossip, not rumor, straight from the witness stand. She said she and Stefon had been sleeping together. That's what was said in court. And once that confession landed, the entire room changed. So take a look at what came next.
How would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
I would say it's complicated. We had it started out as friends. It started out as friends, became sexual, and we would meet up, hang out, and we decided I would come work for him like February of 2025.
So you said February 2025, you and he talked about you working for him?
Yes.
And that's as a private...
Y'all heard it straight out the horse's mouth. She said they had been sleeping together, and then back in February 2025, they talked about her coming to work for him. I just want to remind y'all, do y'all remember that Chris Blake, the other person that he's in a lawsuit with, said that he went to his house, and he had all kinds of women up in the house. He said women that didn't speak English, a bunch of foreign women, and he said he don't know what was going on over there. He got a whole lot going on, and it just seems like he got a woman here, a woman there, a woman everywhere, and he don't know what they're doing there. So, she is cooperating exactly what Chris Blake said in my opinion, cause she's going to talk about other people that work for him. And the whole reason why they got in this drama was over some he said, she said over she said. Supposedly she told somebody that he was sleeping with somebody else. Like, it's a whole bunch of mess. I don't know if the somebody is Cardi or if the somebody was another co-worker, but yeah, Stefon was over there doing exactly what Chris said in my opinion.
Near the end of November.
Yes. A Instagram DM message was sent to his child's mother's friend, and this message was stating that I was telling his personal business of women that he was speaking with that worked with us, that worked with me, and...
Okay, so listen, the lawyer said what happened in November. Remember, she said his child's mother's friend got a DM, and the DM said that the chef was telling his personal business. Babe, if this don't sound like some Cardi stuff to me, I don't know what does. She said one of his baby mama's friends got a DM and they were like, oh, the chef over there telling your personal business, talking about you sleeping with this person and that person. Now baby, it could be one of his other baby mamas because we know he got a bunch of them, but that's up to y'all to guess who. Either way, the friend said that the chef was out here telling his business, talking about him sleeping with this person and that employee, and this is allegedly why all this happened and why Stefon came up in their set tripping. Just listen to the rest because it's going to get messier and messier.
Yeah.
And so,
as far as I can remember what that message said.
And
so,
how did this create friction within the people working for Mr. Diggs?
I was confronted by Mr. Diggs if I said these things. But it had already been Mr. Diggs had a ongoing sexual relationship with Lindsay Bolin, and this person, she didn't like me, that fact that I was in the house.
So you mentioned Lindsay Bolin. Who's that person?
Lindsay Bolin, it works for Mr. Diggs.
And how? What does she do?
That I can't quite answer.
So, not only was he smashing the chef, but he overhears smashing allegedly, according to the chef, his other co-worker, that she don't even know what the hell she does. She's like, what does she do for him, and she can't even answer that. Just some girl on the payroll that he pays her rent and stuff allegedly. Like, Cardi, this was the man that you was online telling us, he loves me down. Like this is the man that you was ride or die for. No, this can't be. Baby, say it ain't so. Just keep listening. This testimony is just getting messier and messier. So now he's confronting you over some stuff. One of his baby mama's friends DM'd him like, oh, she over there telling the business. They're not even mad that Stefon's smashing everyone, they're mad that the chef is telling people. And it ain't even just this Lindsay girl, it sound like it's another one too.
I just know he provides housing,
she's someone
I don't know,
for
yeah, she worked for him.
And so, you and Lindsay get into any sort of argument, or you mean, or?
We got in an argument after Mr. Diggs confronted me. She sent me a message first, per his instruction, and called me a name, excuse my language, guys, a bitch, and she just went on and on and on in this message about me.
Objection, Your Honor. Maybe we heard it side by side.
At some point, were members of Mr. Diggs' staff going to go down to a trip to Miami?
The whole staff was supposed to go, yes.
And the whole staff.
I wasn't finished on that last question.
That's fine, but I'm asking questions now.
Okay.
So at some point, members of his staff were supposed to go down to Miami, right?
Yes.
When you said the whole staff, how many people was this?
His assistant, myself, and his friends. It wasn't.
And did you end up going down to Miami?
No.
And why is that?
Mr. Diggs told me that I couldn't go because me and her had an issue from November 26th.
Okay, y'all need to keep this in mind. Do y'all remember those pictures of Cardi and Stefon? That was during the Miami Art Basel weekend, which is the exact weekend they are discussing in court right now. The plan was for everyone to head down there, the chef, another girl who works for him, Stefon, and allegedly Cardi. But the chef didn't end up going because she got into it with that other girl, Lindsay, for allegedly running her mouth about how Stefon is supposedly sleeping with all the workers. This is where we are getting into the nitty-gritty, because the chef is talking about how she and Cardi were literally planning out their matching outfits for the trip. It's getting real messy.
So, again,
he asked me what was I doing for the week, and I asked him, oh, so you weren't going to tell me that I wasn't able to come to Art Basel? And he explained why, and it was because of the situation with me and the other coworker, Lindsay Bolin. And I was upset with him, not upset at the fact I couldn't go to Art Basel. Me and him have a relationship for over 4.5 years. He could have told me weeks ahead of time, because me and his girlfriend, Cardi B, we were talking about having like outfits and stuff. It was like a whole thing being planned, and he just waited till the last day. So I was more upset with him not letting me know I wasn't gonna come like at an earlier time.
Y'all heard her. She was supposed to be going on that trip, but he told her, sit your ass at home because you out here telling all my business. Now, that's just my opinion and how I'm reading it, but you heard what she said on the stand. She was upset because she and Cardi had already planned their outfits together. I honestly can't with this. Either Cardi was keeping this girl close to get all the tea, or she was actually partaking in the activities. There is just no way you're letting your man, who is always in heat with all these different baby mamas, just have all these female employees around. Like, what? And looking at the chef, you might think she's not a threat. I don't know if they just have her dressed down for court, but she looks like somebody's godmom or auntie. She doesn't look like a threat, but clearly, that man is smashing everything. We already know she has a BBL, so you've got a BBL chef, and some other random employee you're allegedly smashing. Baby, it's too much. So, now we are about to get into the nitty-gritty of what she says happened the day he allegedly put his arm around her neck. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get into the heavy stuff she shared on the stand. According to her testimony, she was just in her room, laying on her bed with her laptop watching a cooking video, when Stefon came in with a sassy attitude. He closed the door behind him, stood against her dresser, and demanded she get up before confronting her about talking trash. Before she could even finish a sentence, she says he smacked her across the face with an open hand. When she tried to block him, he allegedly tackled her and put her in a chokehold. She even tried to use a self-defense move she saw on social media, you know the ones, but he just mocked her, saying that Instagram stuff wasn't going to work, and tightened his grip. As he finally let go, he allegedly pulled her hair and said, "Yeah, I thought so." The most heartbreaking part was her saying that once he left, she realized she had urinated on herself because she was in so much fear. It's honestly disgusting to hear this about a professional athlete who should know his own strength. No matter what their personal history was, putting hands on a woman like that is never okay.